We are going to begin with the form Year 10 boys. You pick a subject and then we proceed. Thank you.
English 1.
English 1, the question says, match the definition to the correct literary technique, an example of figurative language in which inanimate objects are given human characteristics. A, personification, B, trope, C, onomatopoeia, and D, hyperbole.
A.
Correct. Year 10 girls, pick a question.
English.
English 1. Match the definition to the correct literary technique, an example of figurative language which treats one thing as if it were another. 1, alliteration. We have a metaphor. B, C, paradox. D, utopia.
B.
B, correct. Boys, choose a question.
Biology 1.
Biology 1. Below are two statements about how nerve cells work. Neurotransmitters carry a nerve impulse along a neuron. An electrical charge carries a nerve impulse across a synapse. Which of these statements is or are true? A, 1 and 2, B, 2, C, 1, D, neither.
C.
C, correct. Yes, Year 10 girls, choose the question.
Biology 1.
Biology 1. When the right ventricle contracts, to which of the following structures does the blood flow next? A, aorta, B, left atrium, C, pulmonary artery, D, left ventricle.
C.
C, correct. Let's go to Year 10 girls, choose a question.
ICT 1.
ICT 1. Software that is available to download free of charge, for example, openoffice.org, which is a suite of applications. A, closed source software, B, open source software, C, file source software, D, none of the above.
Open source software.
Open source software, B. Correct. Let's go to the boys. Choose a question.
Chemistry 1.
Chemistry 1. What is the color of the flame produced by sodium ions? A, yellow, B, lilac, C, red, D, orange red.
A.
A, yellow. Correct. Let's go to the girl side. Choose a question.
History 2.
History 2. When was NATO formed? A, in April 1949, B, in May 1945, C, in July 1950, D, in July 1950.
A.
A, in April 1949, correct. Back to the boys, choose a question.
Biology 2.
Biology 2. Which of the following organs does not produce digestive enzymes? A, salivary gland, B, gallbladder, C, pancreas.
B.
B, gallbladder. Correct. Back to the girls, choose a question.
Maths 2.
Chemistry 1. What is the name of the salt formed when hot dilute sulfuric acid reacts with copper 2 oxide? A. Potassium sulfate. B. Copper 2 sulfate. C. Copper 2 nitrate. And D. Copper 2 chloride.
B.
B. Copper 2 sulfate. Correct. Back to the boys.
ICT 1.
ICT 1. It's defined as the amount of data that can fit through an internet connection. What is it? A. Broadband. B. Network speed. C. Internet speed. D. Bandwidth. D. Bandwidth. Correct. Girls, choose a question.
English 2.
English 2. Match the definition to the correct literary technique. A description of one thing as being similar to something else. A. Metaphor. B. Personification. C. Simile. D. Idiom.
C.
C. Correct. Your 10 boys. Choose a question.
Geography 2.
Geography 2. Dash is a graph that shows the discharge of a river. A. Hydrograph. B. Hydrological cycle graph. C. Hydrosphere graph. D. A river graph.
A.
A. Correct. Back to the girls. Choose a question.
Biology 2.
Biology 2. If the human body temperature starts to rise, which of the following happens? A. Decrease in the rate of metabolism. B. Vasoconstriction of arterioles in the skin. C. Decrease in production of sweat. D. Contraction of hair erector muscles.
A.
A. Correct. Boys,
History 2.
history 2. What was Cuban president that was overthrown by Fidel Castro in January 1959? A. We have Fulgencio Guevara. B. Fulgencio Batista. C. Batista Guevara. D. Che Guevara.
B.
B. B. Fulgencio Batista. Correct. Back to the girls. Choose a question. Yes.
Chemistry 2.
Chemistry 2. When dilute hydrochloric acid reacts with potassium hydroxide to form salt and water, this is an reaction. A. Decomposition. B. Combustion. C. Displacement. D. Neutralization.
D.
D. Neutralization. Correct. Back to the boys.
Chemistry 1.
Chemistry 1. Chemistry 1 has been answered.
2.
So chemistry 2. Which of these gases turns damp red litmus paper blue? Chlorine, ammonia, carbon dioxide, sulfur dioxide.
B. Ammonia.
B. Ammonia. Correct.
dugsiyada maalinlaha ee Amaano School waxa ay wax ku bari doonaan carruurta qalab casri ah kaasi oo loogu talagalay daayirta wax ka barata iskuulka Amaano Boarding taasi oo lagu dhameystiray adeegyada waxbarashada nadaafadda iyo sidoo oo kale wax kasta oo ilmuhu u baahan yahay library-ga wax lagu akhristo kombiyuutarka iyo qalabyo kale oo casri ah ayaa kuugu talagalay iskuulka Amaano Boarding School qalabyada casriga waxa kamid ah stuudiyo ay ardaydu ku soo bandhigi doonaan aqoontooda mashrax ka hadalka kaasi oo lagu kobcin doono garaadka ilmaha iyo sidoo kale kalsoonida ubadka waxaana sidoo kale ka maqnayn madadaalada iyo maaweelada carruurta taasi oo lagu raali gelin doono sida garoomada kubadda iyo goobaha jimicsiga sidoo kale iskuulka Amaano waxa uu leeyahay qaybo barbaarinta carruurta taasi oo si casri ah oo heer sare ah loogu barbaariyo ubadka hadaba balanteen waa Amaano Boarding School.
Are we ready?
Yes.
Are we ready? All right, the first question says, who penned the 2018 autobiography, Becoming?
Michelle Obama.
Michelle Obama, correct. Question 2 is about science. All of us have different fears. Some of us fear water, some of us fear coldness, some of us fear animals, we fear plants. Now, what is the fear of flowers called?
Acrophobia.
Anthrophobia, correct. Let's go to mathematics. The question says, what is an 8-sided shape called?
Octagon.
Octagon, correct. The second question, let's go to ICT. Very simple. What does www stand for in a website browser?
World Wide
Web.
World Wide Web, correct. What was the first drink, soft drink in space? Press the bell and give us the answer. Yes?
Orange juice.
Orange juice? No. Coke. Correct. One mark. 1 mark to your 10. Which country invented ice cream?
Germany.
China. Your 10 girls.